Hey there, welcome to week 16 of Carbaholic Does Keto.
So Stacy has made it 4 months on keto, and
It is 4 months, isn't
yeah,
it?
and she's currently enjoying her French toast. I got a little clip here for you of that.
So I'm making keto French toast, sort of. I can't get under this thing. And,
That's because you got the Mamba Jamba spatula.
it's the only one we have
You need a
anymore.
thinner one. I just used one. You just had to wash it for a second.
It does actually make for some really good French toast. But I don't have any cinnamon, it's just an egg with a little bit of water that I dipped it in, so.
And how many times have you had this in the last couple of weeks?
This concoction?
Yeah.
Maybe 4?
4 times this, and how many times this week have you had your chicken sandwich for lunch?
3.
3 times.
Yeah, because I ran out of bread. I need to make more.
She's kind of turned this into one of her favorites. So we mention our macadamia nut almost every video because that's kind of one of our staples that we do. But
Macadamia nut bread.
Yes, macadamia nut bread. So she added some chocolate chips, trying to make it a little bit more of a sweet bread, and she found that she's kind of really likes it with dip it in an egg and make it into French toast. So as Stacy's eating her dinner here, I actually already ate. I had some leftover prime rib from this weekend, from Sunday, from Easter. Our Easter was good. We stayed on keto, but Stacy and I both probably went over our macros for. I know I did go over my macros, and she speculates that she did because she's still not tracking. Well, you have something to say?
No, I'm not. And I'm not ashamed of it or anything.
How'd the weight loss go this week?
So I did go up about 2.5 pounds since Sunday, but I don't know if that was from going over on Sunday, or if it's because even though I had the hysterectomy, I still have ovaries, so I still get the hormone influxes.
Lucky me.
And before I had the hysterectomy, I know this is probably TMI for some guys, but before I had the hysterectomy, I didn't have regular periods. So I didn't really know when I was going to get one. And when I was about to get one, I would get the give me all the food, I need to eat everything now. And that's kind of how I've been feeling this week. So I'm wondering if it's not from that. So it sucks. I'm a little bummed about it, but I'm not going to let it get me down. I did do an impromptu 24-hour fast.
Plane going over.
Excuse all the noises. Neighbors are mowing.
We thought this would be more fun though. Like inside's kind of boring sometimes. So
yeah.
Hopefully this is fun for you guys to see us outside.
So I'm thinking that might be what it is. But I mean, I did the fast just to see if it'd make a difference.
She'd know if she was tracking her macros, right?
Whatever.
Just my 2 cents. So anyway, I'm basically the same weight I was on Sunday, which is a little bit up from, I'm still under the 3, but I'm basically the same weight I was on Sunday. So if you recall, actually, I don't know if we didn't put a video up there.
We didn't put a video up.
So I had a big milestone.
I put it on Instagram.
A scale milestone that was on Instagram that I have been under 300 pounds for the first time in about 8 years. So super, super psyched about that. And still staying under, although like it's fluctuating, you know how your body will fluctuate like a pound or 2. So I think I weighed in this morning just to kind of be honest, and I think I'm at like 299.2 or something like that. So, which is 0.4 up from my victory day, but overall still doing real well. And I'm on week 19 now, so I'm approaching the 5-month mark very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
going by fast.
What?
It's going by really fast.
It is going by really fast. Yeah, and dropping. So I've dropped a total of 75 pounds. Well, I guess technically 74 now. So it was 75, but counting that extra pound in, so 74 total, and feeling great. Feeling great. I don't have any that like originally like the first couple of weeks. It was kind of rocky, and then I was okay, and then like the month or two. I was having some dizzy issues, and I pretty much got through all of that. Yeah, feeling good. Overall, going really well. Still sticking to the diet. Stacy had a couple weakness moments this week that her and I chatted about. She got this urge for some popcorn. Now we got the movie coming up, so I think that's when she was thinking about. Like we got Avengers is coming out. We're going on Saturday to see it. So we're super excited about that. And I think she started walking herself through like the normal process what you do when you go see a movie. You eat popcorn, right? So have you come to terms with?
I was already at terms with it.
Yeah.
We got into a little bit of an argument over it because I felt like he was being unsupportive with his response.
Yeah, I mean maybe a little bit.
I just
think
wanted to
part
get
of
it out of my head because it was in my
Yeah.
head, and getting it out of my mouth gets it out of my head.
And I was interpreting it a bit differently in the sense that I felt like she was complaining and that she was trying to justify being able to eat popcorn. So we've since resolved and realized that neither one of us were really doing what the other person needed, so we'll fix that. So make sure you guys are supporting your significant others or whomever and you're doing this together. And that's kind of one of the things, that's one of the downsides when you're doing it together is sometimes I feel like she's whining, like I can't have it, like get over it, and at the same time she's not. She just wants a little empathy, and I was a little bit not empathetic at all. It's just like, look, you can't have this. I don't know what you're even thinking about. And sometimes I feel like giving it a voice makes it stronger, or the urge stronger. I don't know. Interested to hear what you guys' weeks. I mean, I think part of it is because Easter this week and things are kind of off plan a little bit. Your family, everything sort of evolves around food. I know ours does. Like ours has always evolved around food, gathering lots of good food.
You know what, though? Speaking of Easter, we did have non-keto food there. We
True.
had rolls, we had potato salad, we had, what else was brought? Deviled eggs that were not strictly keto.
Yeah. Well, they're made with Miracle Whip. But yeah.
And neither one of us.
No.
Although I wouldn't have eaten the potato salad
Right,
with deviled
yeah.
eggs anyway. But I didn't eat the rolls. I didn't even have an urge.
Right. Yep. I did. I mean, I did look at the roll. I'll be honest. I looked at the roll and I'm like, I should have made some of my keto rolls. There was never a point where I was thinking, But yeah, the food was good. We did prime rib on the grill. But now we're back to plan. Well, at least I'm back to plan. I'm recording macros and everything's looking good. Haven't really adjusted anything this week. And I think by next week we'll probably see where we are with that.
I'm not worried about the weight gain right now. If it's a continuing trend into next week, that's when it's gonna bug me.
I'm proud of her for that, actually, because usually this is something that would cause her to freak out. But so the question really is, Stacey, is it that you're not bothered by the weight gain because of it was Easter, or because
it was
you don't really
Easter.
want to track macros and that's what I'm going to have to tell you to support you on?
No, because it was Easter and because of the whole could be a hormonal thing.
Okay.
One
also
of the
stress,
things I
probably.
did notice, because after I saw it go up a second day in a row, I actually did step on the scale with the app that we have that you guys have seen that where just the percentages of water and body fat and all that muscle. And I did see that the body fat went down and the muscle went up.
I did have that too.
So,
that is what happened with me as well. So, the body, you just got to trust the process. The body's figuring things out and probably not going to necessarily be perfect, but that's the trend you want to see. If you're gaining muscle and losing fat, then you're doing it right. So
that's why I don't have a goal weight.
You still gotta have a goal weight.
I don't have a goal weight. I'm at just whenever I'm happy with what I see. It's not a weight, it's a size. It's a pant size that I'm kind of in the general area of looking for.
I don't know if that necessarily makes it better or not. What do you
Why?
guys think? Because I don't know. I just feel like having to navigate to a clothing size isn't necessarily the most advantageous thing for you. Because if you gain muscle,
why does it matter what the
area.
scale says? As long as I can fit into the size that I want to fit into. If I can get back to what I was in high school.
Well, how much did you weigh in high school?
I don't know.
You don't know what you weighed in high school.
But I was a size 12 in high school. If I can get back to that, that'd be awesome.
But I feel like there's a but there. But if you stayed at your present weight right now and continue to do keto the rest of your life, you'd be happy?
Well, I feel better.
Right.
So if this is what I'm
But you
destined
didn't
to be,
answer my
then this is
question.
what I'm destined to be. I'm not going to be 100% happy with it, no.
Okay.
But I mean, there's other things we can do. We can actually start working out,
Well, right.
and that will tone stuff up, and that
Sure.
will make things
That's
smaller.
going to make things bigger, not smaller.
No, it'll make
Your
things
muscle mass
smaller.
is
Yeah.
going to go up.
But that'll make the scale go up too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Bigger, not smaller.
That's why I'm not focusing on what the scale says.
But then why are you weighing yourself every day?
Just to see if there's any progress in that area. I know it doesn't make sense. It makes sense to me.
It completely contradicts each other, right, guys? Yeah. So, yeah, that makes absolutely no sense at all.
It makes sense to me.
I, however, do have I mean, I would like to get to 200 pounds. That's a goal. I still have 90, 98, 99 pounds to go. And then I want to reevaluate at that point. And see how I feel. If I want to continue to go and see if I can lose more, I don't know. I mean, I have kind of a wide frame, so I'm not sure how. I was about 185 when I graduated high school. So I think 15 extra pounds is feasible, but we'll see. So Stacy does have a new snack that she has been sampling on. She wanted to share with you guys.
So I don't know if you guys have heard of this. They're Pili. It's Pili nuts. They are harvested and grown in the rainforest of the Philippines, and it says it's grown in volcanic soil. I found them, what did I say, through like Instagram or Facebook. There was an ad or something like that, and I was like, hey, that sounds good. And it's really like this whole package is one serving, and I have been snacking on this for a few weeks now because they're expensive.
How much are they? Like $30 for a bag?
I think this was like $8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's like
for 1.85 ounces.
What do the macros look like?
The whole bag has 2 grams of carbs.
Oh wow!
The whole bag. It has 370 calories, 41 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein. So they are on point.
It's almost like eating coconut oil.
Although I actually, if you do the total, like if you do the carb minus the fiber, technically they're -1 carb. Because it's 2 grams of carbs and 3 fiber. And there's no sugars. So I don't know how they come out to 2 carbs.
Sprouted chili nuts, extra virgin coconut oil, and Himalayan salt. That's all there is.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Sounds pretty awesome.
And
they're pretty good.
They're really good. They're a mix between, it was described as a mix between a macadamia nut and a cashew.
I could feel that.
But they're, they're not... Some of them are bigger. It's like half of it,
They kind of look like slivered almonds.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And they kind of have the texture, too, because they're kind of soft.
But they're good.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely interesting.
I want more. But they're super expensive.
But they kind of crumble and they're flaky. And they're good. They're very good. I've also been trying these dang coconut chips.
I actually have not tried one of those yet.
No? So they are lightly salted. They're just coconut. It's like all that's in here is just coconut and sea salt. And these are 5 carbs, but the serving size is 1/3 of a cup. So I'm not sure. I usually just have a couple. And in all honesty, I kind of use them just sort of clean my palate after I'm done eating them. But they're very flaky and light.
They smell like not good stuff.
Smells like coconut. Tastes like coconut. She doesn't hate it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And then she also...
Nope. Don't like it at the end.
No, she doesn't like it at the end.
Nope. So we also have these. And as I've mentioned before, I've been listening to the Keto for Normies podcast. They have a lot of really good interviews on there. And they had the guy that owns this company, Addictive Wellness. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. But they make these chocolates, and they have all kinds of herbs and things of that nature in them. And it's raw cocoa, raw chocolate. So because of the herbs and stuff in them, they're supposed to do different things. Like this one is called Tranquility. So it's supposed to like bring like some peacefulness and stuff, calm and whatnot. This one has focus, so it's supposed to give you energy. We're not doing this one tonight because I don't want to go to bed feeling all energized. But
Although it's not a bad idea.
But I heard the podcast and I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, I really want to try those. And then of course, being who I am, I promptly forgot about it until I was scrolling through Instagram and saw an ad for it. And I saw the unicorn. I'm like, oh, unicorn chocolates. And then I saw the name and I'm like, oh, hey, I know what that is. So I was like, all right, we got to buy these. These are also not cheap. There's 4 squares of chocolate in here and it's like $7.95. So,
well, I saved room in my macros for this today.
We're going to try them. They are...
Stacey can figure out how to open the box.
7 carbs with 4 fiber and 2 sugar alcohol. So it is 1 net carb for 2 pieces. And 140 calories, 2 grams of protein.
How many pieces are in the box?
4.
Now you can be able to open the box.
Well, it's got a little like circle adhesive thing.
Uh-huh.
But they're gluten-free, trans fat-free, nut-free, sugar-free, soy-free, dairy-free, and GMO-free.
And Stacey free. She can't get it open.
Whatever. I'll get it. Maybe.
It'll take her 3 years.
Sugar-free, vegan, and paleo. How do you say it? Paleo?
Paleo.
Paleo.
Yeah.
Purely superfoods. So this one has ashwagandha in it.
This is the longest time ever.
Reishi mushroom, and I don't know, Hishowu? I'm not sure what that is.
All right, you read that one. I'm going to get this one open for you.
And that's the Tranquility. The Focus has cordyceps, Siberian ginseng, and lion's mane in it. Lion's mane is a mushroom.
It's a mushroom. All right, so I'm excited to try these. So how many servings are in there? Is there 2 or
2?
2. Okay.
2 squares.
Oh, so you get 2 squares.
They're pretty big too, I think. I mean, it's not half a Lily's bar, but...
Well, let's break them here. Let's stop sniffing the chocolate and getting
hot. It smells good.
It smells like chocolate.
It smells so good. It smells so good. I like the unicorns.
I'm going to destroy this unicorn.
I like the unicorns.
All right. I'm going to go for it. Definitely dark chocolate.
I don't know, it's weird. I mean, it's not weird bad.
You can tell there's extra things in it, I think is what she's trying to say.
I'm picking up other flavors.
Right. Yep.
It's not just straight chocolate.
Yep. Yep.
But there's still a sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of a tang.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it sweetened with, what is it sweetened with?
I don't think it's sweetened with anything.
Maybe sweetened with something.
Oh, there's sugar alcohols.
Yeah. Xylitol.
No, don't let the dogs have it.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard.
Yep. And you said mushrooms in it.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably gives a calming thing. Ooh, dude, the mushrooms.
There's got like a...
Cacao paste, cacao butter, birch xylitol, mushroom, reishi mushroom? I think it's
Reishi.
called. Yeah. Hishan Wu.
I don't know what that is.
This is Polygonum multiforum. I don't know. And there's also some stevia in it too.
But it's got like a little... Like, I know I complained about the grittiness in the Birch Benders pancakes. There's a little tiny bit of grit in it that you don't expect from chocolate. Like, just straight chocolate.
Yeah. You do. There is.
But I like it. Like, it doesn't turn me off.
Because it's not a pancake, it's a chocolate bar. That's why. So she's okay with it.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. But there you go, guys. These are pretty good. We'll have to see how the tranquility effect happens to us later. I'm already tired today. I stayed up too late playing video game. Got up too early. Yeah, bad combination. But it's good. We'll see if I'm asleep by 9 o'clock. Got a couple hours yet. So that's it for us today, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber and join us on this journey. Click the bell for notifications so that whenever we post new videos, you guys are first to know about it. And as always,
Stay keto.
we'll see you in the next video.